The Witcher. This game was a lot of fun for me. It took me over 40 hours to beat it the first time I played it through, and I was playing on normal. Now, this game was developed by a Polish company called CD Projekt Red, and The Witcher itself is actually based on a book series over in Poland that has gotten pretty popular. I think it started in the late 80s, early 90s, something like that. But yeah, I guess the Polish consider it, like we have Lord of the Rings, Poland has The Witcher, pretty much is what it is. But it's a lot of fun. You play as Geralt of Rivia, who's obviously a Witcher, and a Witcher is a professional monster slayer. They're mutants that have been trained and bred to just slay monsters. That's their forte. That's all they're trained to do. And the game takes place in a land called Temeria, and you visit different places in Temeria in the game. Like you go to swamps, cemeteries, castles, major cities, fortresses, strongholds, different places. And the game's a lot of fun. You encounter a lot of different monsters in the game, and there's a bunch of side quests to do. Like I didn't even, like I said, I beat it in 40 hours, and I didn't do all the side quests that were available to me. There are three different endings to this game based on your decisions, and the characters are really well thought out. And yeah, it was a really fun game. The combat takes a bit of getting used to, but once you're used to it, it's a really fun game. Now you can find this at GameStop. Now this another thing is that this is PC exclusive. This is only for PC. But you can get this at GameStop for $20, or you can buy it on Steam for $14. And you get either way, you get a game guide, you get a audio CD that has all the songs on it, you get a detailed map of the game, and I think you get a behind the scenes DVD. I thought that's what you get as well. But anyways, yeah, plenty of content, pretty cheap. Uh, no reason not to buy it. And one more thing is that if you're gonna play The Witcher 2, uh, I'd really suggest playing this, or else once you start playing The Witcher 2, you're gonna be like, what is going on? But yeah, really fun game. Recommend that you buy. Pretty cheap. Yeah, so let's move on to the sequel, The Witcher 2. This is by far, hands down, the best RPG I've ever played. Period. Uh, I'm just gonna go out and say overall I'm gonna give it a 9.7 out of 10. It is just, I mean, I've never played an RPG that was this good. The story is just so well done. There's 16 different endings to this game, and it's all based on the decisions. Each ending is based on the decisions that you make throughout the whole game. And the first time I played through, it took me about 50 hours to beat, and that was on normal difficulty. And even on normal difficulty, the combat was in some cases pretty challenging. Like when you first start off the game and you haven't developed any tactics on how to fight, the little soldier minions are killing you. And which is absolutely fantastic because it's just so much fun in that challenge. But if you're one of those kind of gamers that likes to pick up a game and beat it in a day or two, don't get this game because this game will kick your ass over and over and over again. And it's just, oh man, it's just so much fun. Now the graphics, this is by far, I've never seen a video game with better graphics than this. On max settings, this game has better graphics than any other game out there, guaranteed. Better than Crysis 2, which is also, can be considered a negative side because it does require just an insanely powerful PC to be able to run this thing on max settings. And even on the lowest settings, you still have to have a decent PC to be able to run this thing. I mean, even with a quad-core processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM and all that, you're going to be able to run it on medium settings. So, it's really intensive on your PC. But on, brighter side of things, it's coming out for 360 later this year, and it looks really good on the 360 as well. So, if you don't have a really powerful PC but you got a 360, go ahead and pre-order this game. But right now, it's only for PC, and you can pick it up at GameStop or you can buy it on Steam for $50. And with that, you get a game guide, audio CD with all the different songs on it, and a behind-the-scenes making of the game DVD. Which the DVD, it's every bit of it is in Polish, but you get it for free, so whatever. But yeah, this is just an absolutely fantastic game. The characters are really well thought out, and they're really well voice acted. The dialogue is just really well done. The characters, I think, are the best part about this game, because some of them you may think to be friends when they turn out to be enemies, and some of your enemies may have turned out to be helping you. So that's all based on the decisions that you make inside the game. I mean, for crying out loud, the biggest decision that you make is in the first 10 to 20 minutes of the game. Or not the biggest, sorry, but one of the biggest decisions that you make. Sorry. But yeah, $50 at GameStop and on Steam. Just go pick this one up. If you're gonna have any RPGs this year, I'd say this one, Skyrim. Yeah, just this one and Skyrim, top 2 RPGs of this year. And this is this, like I said, best RPG I've ever played. Go pick this one up right now. Alright, now Mass Effect 1 and 2, I shouldn't really have to talk about that much because most of you should have already played it, but I'm just going to talk about what deals you can get on it, what price you can get it for, and all that. Now, for console, we'll start out with consoles. You can go and buy it at GameStop. You can buy Mass Effect 2 pre-owned for like $18. I mean, come on. And you can buy Mass Effect 1 for $20 new. Mass Effect 2, I think $20 new as well. So just, if you're on console, just go pick this thing up. If you're on PC, go to Steam and get the Mass Effect pack. And in this, you'll get Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2 Deluxe Edition. Now, the Deluxe Edition comes with all the DLC. Every single DLC that's come out for Mass Effect 2 so far is in the Deluxe Edition. And all that together is $50. So just go get it. You get Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2 with all the DLC. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. So let's go on to part 3.